So much. So much, God, help me. Just coming before God and with thanksgiving and joy, making a joyful noise unto God. Just being able to worship him. Yeah, I'm just going to give y'all what I got, and then I'm going to move on. I ain't going to hold up the time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go into what we went into, but I ain't got it in me. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me and pray for me, Bear my burden with me so I can grow higher in God, okay? So what I'm going to tell y'all about is the testimony I brought up, because that's all I got in me. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Bishop began to bring out about just being, Bishop, I don't remember what you said that really triggered my testimony about when God took me all the way back in my past, okay? When he first came into my life that I remember. And I was in my room, I was going through, I don't remember all of what I was going through at the time, but I was sitting on my bed, and all of a sudden, just sitting there thinking, and I don't know what I was meditating about, just going through things, and I began to cry, and snot and everything began to run up my nose, and I began to shake. And out the side view, I began to see this coming through my wall. It was a cloud. It was turning and toiling every which way. And it came on through the wall, and when I looked, I couldn't see nothing. But when I would turn my head, I could see it coming through the wall, and it was coming at me, and I was shaking, and I was crying and snotting, and I sat there just wondering, okay, well, I don't know what's going on, but I was too fearful to move. I was scared because something was coming through my wall, and I didn't know what was going on. And all of a sudden, I began to feel oil running down my head. And when I would wipe, there was nothing there. But I just began to feel it pouring and pouring. It just poured and poured. And I just sat there, and after a while, I knew it was God. I guess by that time I felt, well, I know now. I don't know if I knew at the time, but I felt God lift up my legs, and he turned me into the bed and laid me over, and I fell into a sleep that I never slept, almost from that day to this one. And I slept the sleep. It was so sweet, y'all. I had so much peace and joy. And later on, even my mama began to say, Adriane done changed. Adriane done changed. I don't know what all I was doing. Because when you in sin and you in the flesh, you don't know what all kind of stuff you do unless God bring it back when he changed you from that. So I look back and I could see what God took me back, and he began to show me where he was changing things in my life. I used to read them silhouette romance magazines and books and all kinds of stuff. I used to watch that those soap operas on the TV. And those things had to come out of my life. God had me bag up all those books, and I had to take them to the side of the road in a big old trash bag because I had a bunch of them. I had to lay them on out. I couldn't have those things in my life no more, and I was glad about it. It was good to me to let those things go, okay? Letting those soap operas go, it didn't bother me. I was like, yeah, okay. But when it came down to wanting to have my boyfriend or whatever other stuff, I felt myself toiling and tugging with God. This is what God was showing me when he took me back. And he began to show me this. And I felt myself, I could see when I look back how I tugged and I toiled and I fought with God on letting those things go. And because I had been seeking God about, Lord, you're still the God of deliverance. You a God who can change anything at your word. Things are created. Everything has to change when you speak a word. And I said, God, why is it that I'm still going through some of those things that I've been going through for years? I said, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I want to be changed from the depths. I want to be seriously changed, not for the moment, not for a second, not for a year or 2 or 3 or 4, but I want to be changed so that I won't go back, I won't look back, I won't have those things tearing me to pieces. I want to be changed, delivered. I want seriousness. And that's what I want. And I said, God, I know you did it before, because I remember when you delivered me from reading those silhouette books and those soap operas. So I know you can do this. So the problem is me. So the problem is I'm not holding on. I'm not grasping what you're trying to give me when you bring me deliverance. I'm not taking it in. I'm not taking it in, okay? So that's what I've been thinking about. And something Bishop said took me back and reminded me that God had just took me on a trip in my past and showed me what he had done. And I want to be completely changed. I said, God, I want to be completely changed, okay? You still the same God. Why is it that I'm not changed, God, from these things that keep tearing me to pieces week after week and month after month and year after year? But I keep going back and I keep going back and I keep going back. And I said, God, I need what you got. I need that true deliverance to come down in my soul, to attach to me, not to be split from me, but to come inside of me and dwell with me and change me completely until I am a new creature. A new creature. Something new that I don't know what it looked like, but I want to look like that because I keep going back. You keep bringing me forward, but I keep going back, and I want to be changed to where I don't want to look back anymore. So I know you can do this, God. I know that you're able to do this, God. I know you're able to do this, God. I know you're able to do this, God. I know you can do this, God, because the problem is not you, but it's me. It's me not receiving. It's me not listening. It's me not listening and taking in what you're telling me to do. You told me to put them books out and I did it. You told me to turn them soap operas off and I did it. But when you came and told me to let that boyfriend go and not go into fornication, guess what? I didn't take that in. I didn't take that in. I didn't take it in. I fought. And I toiled and I struggled. And I didn't release it to God because it wasn't what I wanted to do. Why I gotta do that, God? Why I can't have no boyfriend, God? Why I can't do this, God? Why I can't watch pornography, God? Why I can't do this, God? Why? What's wrong with it? I was raised up in the house where that's what. So what's the problem? The problem was I didn't want to not do it. I didn't want to not do it. It was easy for me to let that other stuff go because it didn't have no hold in my heart. It didn't have a hole in my heart. But those things that I truly wanted to do, those were the things that I struggled and fought with because it was what I really wanted to do. We talking about worship. I want to worship, but when I got all this junk in my heart, when I got all this mess bound up in my soul and my spirit attached to me that I don't want to release, how is it that I can worship? I can't worship with all this sin in me, all this backbiting, this lying, this scheming, this conniving, this manipulation. Wanting to do it all but what God say. I'm talking about me. Ooh, but I want to worship. I want to worship. How can I worship God when I'm like this? How can I worship when I ain't clean? How can I worship? How can I worship when my heart is wretched? I ain't gave God my heart. He won't take it. It's filthy. We got to lay it on the altar. Lord, help me to lay it on the altar so that you can clean it up. I want to be cleaned up. I want to be purged with that hyssop. I want to worship. I want to worship. I want to worship, but my heart won't let me. My heart is deceitful. It's It's wretched. It's wicked. But I want to worship. I want to go up in the spirit. I want to travel in the spirit. But my heart won't let me. It keep me tailored to this realm. It keep me stuck in this realm. It's weighted down with the cares of life. My heart, God, my heart, Jesus, my heart, it won't let me. So I need a purging. I don't know about nobody else, but I want to worship. I want to love God with my whole heart. With my whole heart. Not just the corners or the bits and the pieces of it, but my whole heart. The whole thing. I'm tired of giving up bits and portions and pieces here and there. Sometimes not, depending on my frame of mind. Depending on what I'm thinking about or what I'm going through. My heart, God, my heart. This old wretched mind. This mind of mine. Praise you, Jesus. Praise you, Jesus.